Hi, I'm Serotonin, and this is my Lord Jaraxxus 25-man walkthrough, or as we like to call him, Lord Jokaxus. Alright, for this fight you're going to need two tanks. Judgment personally uses a prot warrior and a prot paladin, and you'll need 6 to 7 healers. Doesn't matter what kind. At the start of the fight, he'll be in the middle. You want to keep him in the middle, otherwise make certain that healers and ranged are spread out throughout the room. As far as his ability goes, he buffs himself with Nether Power and increases magic damage that he does. And he starts off with 10 stacks. You can steal it or purge it. Do this ASAP because otherwise he hurts really bad. Fell Fireball. It will hit the tank. It does 25k fire damage and additional 9k fire damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. Interrupt this because you can. He also does Spell Lightning. It does 11k fire damage to a random person. It'll jump and increases damage, so it helps if you spread out. This mostly will hit the ranged. Also, Legion Flame. It does 3k fire damage every second for 6 seconds. It's random. It leaves a flame on the ground. Get out of the fire. Common theme, it seems. His next ability is Incinerate Flesh. Pretty much the person who gets it absorbs 60k healing. It decreases their damage done by 50%, and you need to overheal through this. Otherwise, you get a Burning Inferno, which does 3 to 4k fire damage to the entire raid for 1 second every 5 seconds. So healers, you do need to assign, I think, like 3-4 people just to heal the person with Incinerate Flesh. Alright, now for his adds. He will spawn another portal. It will do 9k shadow damage to anyone within 10 yards of it. And he summons a Mistress of Pain. Bow chicka wow wow. What? He also will spawn an Infernal Eruption. It does 9k fire damage to anyone in 10 yards. And it summons 3 Fellfire Infernals. Alright, the Mistress of Pain, she does a Spinning Pain Spike. Pretty much is a whirlwind in the air. It inflicts 50% of your max health and damage, and then goes back to the tank that was on her. It also does Shivon Slash. Yeah, they have a thing for a whirlwind. I don't know what it is. But it deals 75% of weapon damage, and it will pierce armor. And her final ability is Mistress's Kiss. It interrupts spellcasting for 8 seconds and causes 8k shadow damage. Pretty much just tank it and range burn it down. Enough said. Okay, now for the Infernals. They do Fell Infernal. It channels for 5k fire damage to anyone close to it. It does Fell Streak, which is 6k fire damage to the tank. Tank them. Move when you get near them, otherwise ranged, take them out. They remind me quite a bit of the Supremus fight, the volcano. It's very nice. Some nice nostalgia from Black Temple. Alright, tips for this fight. Have someone interrupt Fell Fireball. You can have a couple people. You can also have a mage stay on Jaraxxus and spell steal his buff, or have someone purge it, but it's really nice to see the numbers when you get that buff. Also, melee stay on Jaraxxus, range take out adds, and make certain healers that you have people assigned to overheal the Incinerate Flesh people. Otherwise, yeah. Alright, if you'll notice, he's in the middle of the room, and originally Icehowl will not be there for that long, but he bugged out so someone couldn't loot him, so he remains there for pretty much the duration of our raid. But anyways, if you'll notice, Jaraxxus is doing his Fell Lightning, and everyone's spread out around the room, and yeah. This is pretty much the fight. The first time that we fought this boss, we one-shotted him. So he's really not hard on normal. I don't know how much harder he'll be on heroic mode, but we'll see. But anyways, it's kind of boring at this point, because there's nothing really to do. Until he spawns an ad, and then, you know, it gets a little crazy. If range starts getting behind on the ads, they can start stacking up, which is one reason why you will wipe. Another reason why you will wipe is if healers are not healing the incinerated flesh person, and they are blowing up, which is not good. So make certain If you notice you're not getting too many heals and you have Incinerate Flesh, make certain that you call it out on Vent, which is especially important because sometimes, healers might be doing some other stuff and they might not realize it, especially if it's your first few times doing this. So just call it out. If you'll notice, those are the Fel Flames. They're very obvious. And Deadly Boss mods, I don't know if it'll still do it, but it will go nuts when someone or you are in it. When we first did this fight, it was crazy. It was like every second there was this loud trumpeting noise, and oh, jeez, not cool. But if you'll notice, he's going down. We have the Infernals. No one should be anywhere near them. Unless you're the tank. If they do like to hop around and get near people, but make certain that you spread out. That's the most important thing. In pretty much every fight that you're going to see, spreading out is very good. So, yeah, just do that, and it's good game. There's not much more I can tell you about this fight. There's a reason why we call him Lord Jaraxxus, because he's a joke. So, good luck with this. Make certain that you just stay out of fire, stay spread out, ranged kill the ads, purge off his buff, and it's a good game. Free loots.